Good morning, or actually, good afternoon. Is this working? Hello, my name's Leanne Peters. I'm from templeofbalance.com.au, Temple of Balance on Facebook and Temple of Balance on YouTube. And I'm trying again for the fourth time to share some guidance for the weekend. This will probably be my last attempt, but I think I don't have a delay right now, so that's a great start. And I think they've changed since I upgraded my app. I seem like now they're making me slim, and we should be able to see things the right way. At last, they might have fixed something. Hello, lovely to see you. Hi, Tanya and Vesna, and Chelsea's back. Goma, I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name okay, but welcome. Hi, Kita and Joanna. Lisa's here. Hi, Michelle. Okay, Diane's here. Welcome to our Temple of Balance patrons, our Pillar of Light family, and all of those of you who support my work through my website as well. I'm very grateful for your support. Hi, Matt and Joe. Gary's here. Jodie's here. Hi, Matt. So welcome. If you're new to watching, what I'll be doing is using my Speed of Light Oracle cards, and I'll be pulling one card for Saturday, one card for Sunday, and one card for the theme for Saturday and Sunday. I'm not doing personal requests for guidance here today. This is general guidance for everyone. So I trust that you've been led here for a reason, and I trust that you'll receive something helpful and supportive from our time together today. Now, in the last two videos, which I just kind of tried to watch, they were unwatchable, so I've deleted them. I'm just going to ignore the cards that I already pulled for Saturday. We're going to start afresh. I feel like starting afresh would be great, so I'm just going to pretend that those other videos didn't happen. And I trust that if you did watch those and there was something that you picked up from the terrible connection, and if you picked something up that was helpful, then great. So we're going to start afresh. So what I'm doing, and as I share the guidance, just take on board what feels right and what resonates with you, and let the rest go. I trust that something shared will be helpful for you and supportive, so just be open to receiving what you need. It's best to approach these things without expectations, so allow yourself to be surprised. I don't have any idea what's going to happen or what I'm going to be sharing with you. I'm just going to trust in the moments and trust in my intuition as I feel through our time together. So I feel I'm ready to start, so I'm going to start by finding the best card for Saturday, the 2nd of September. If it's not Saturday for you yet, just think of this as a heads up or a hearts up, a bit of guidance in advance. So Saturday, the 2nd of September, and I will find the best card, which I trust is this for Saturday. Here we've got card 10 called Action Taking, and the keywords say move on, horizon, forward, and let go. Interesting, if you did watch the last video, this is almost a combination of both of the cards that came up for Saturday, so the energy's still, we're going in the same direction. Basically, this card is about moving on now and letting the sun set on old parts of your life. And as you let the sun set on old parts of your life that haven't been working for a while, or allow those doors in your life to close that have been wanting to close, but perhaps you've been putting your foot in the door and been really resistant, or not allowing these doors to close. So this card's about allowing these things to close now. Allow the sun to set on the old parts of your life, because it needs to happen so that it makes room for the new to open up. So the new dawn basically wants to rise in your life, but it can't rise until the old day, the sun has set on the old parts of your life. So the door can't open until the other doors have closed. So there's that sort of opening, closing sort of feeling here with this card and the energy for Saturday. And the energy is very supportive for taking action to move on, action to move forward, action to let go, action to proceed on something, to pursue something, or whatever it is that inspires passion and inspiration within us, and allowing ourselves to really dive into what we're wanting to get our teeth into, if you like. So if you've been feeling this pull forward, but you feel that things have been a bit slow moving, then perhaps it's time to look at what needs closing and what needs releasing from your past that you might still be holding on to, that might be holding you away from what you're wanting to move towards. So sometimes we can kind of just leap forward and keep proceeding forward, but other times we reach a point where we kind of stop and things kind of get stuck in a way because we need to detach from some stuff from the past. So what that will be for you will be a personal thing, and it's something for you to discover. How might you discover that? You might want to practice, do some meditation, become really ultra aware of what's really irritating you at this time, and make some notes in your journal, because you might find that there's a thread of connection that connects what's irritating you to what you need to let go of. Sometimes it's our own attitude and our own approach and our own beliefs and our own habits and these sorts of things that we need to detach from. So it's not necessarily closing physical doors in your life where you're actually leaving something physically or ending a relationship. It doesn't have to be that physical, the door closing. It can be, and it usually is, our own attitude and something about our own approach that's been limiting us to going forward. So allow yourself to do what inspires you to move on and to move forward and to let go. Move towards the new horizons now. You're ready. In fact, you've never been more ready than now. So embrace what's next by looking at what's holding you back so you can free yourself to move forward. I trust that makes sense. I am now looking for the best card for Sunday, the 3rd of September. So Sunday the 3rd, and I'm just shuffling until I feel I need to stop, and then I split the deck into two and take the top card. That's always the way I pull my cards, so it works for me, and your way I'm sure will work for you. Sunday the 3rd, we've got floating card 12, that's keywords say spontaneous, calling, mental break and escape. This is about taking a spontaneous break on Sunday, and we might feel, although now we kind of know in advance it might not be so spontaneous, but we might feel on Sunday that we need to take a bit of a break. Usually this is to help us gain a new perspective, especially a mental perspective, on an area of our life we might be struggling with or might be needing to get some clarity upon perhaps. So think about if you're inspired to, if you feel a bit stuck in your life, to take perhaps a bit of a drive or a bit of a walk, go out into nature, or do something that takes you away from the everyday so that you can get that new perspective and take that mental break. You'll probably find that you don't do anything that special perhaps when you're out, but when you return back to your everyday setting, that you feel different because you've probably got a new adjustment. An adjustment may have taken place to your perspective on a mental level that will help you cope with what's going on. So trust in what you feel and trust in your impulses, that spontaneous impulses on Sunday is what the guidance is. So take that on board if that resonates with you, and perhaps just see how you're going on Sunday and see what you feel you need to do. So now I'm going to look for the best card for the theme for Saturday and Sunday. So I think of the theme card as drawing these days together or helping us see the bigger picture for Saturday and Sunday. So let's have a look. There seems to be a lot of movement and a lot of support for action taking, a lot of support for change I'm already seeing for the weekend. So the best card for the theme, I trust, is this card right here. And we've got card 5 called Sacred Haven. The key words say gratitude, connect, reflect, and stand still. This card is reminding us to count our blessings over the weekend and be careful that we don't make things or blow things out of proportion, make a mountain out of a molehill over the weekend. And that might be, I'm really being drawn to the Sunday guidance, which was to take a mental break to get a new perspective. We may feel a bit mentally bogged down at times over the weekend, a little bit mentally pressured or blowing things out of proportion, which might be why it's great to take a break and get that new perspective. So counting our blessings, noticing what we're grateful for, recognizing the glass half full rather than the glass half empty. These sorts of mental approaches we'll probably find very supportive over the weekend. Otherwise we might focus on the negative or focus on what's not working, focus on the glass half empty. So think about what is working and really work on your increasing your gratitude for these things. So there's different ways you can do that. You can just think thoughts of gratitude. I found it most helpful to make sure when I'm practicing gratitude that I'm doing it in a really genuine way. So if I'm running through all the people I know in my family and friend circle, and I'm going on a rampage of gratitude for all these people, and I get to one person that I'm currently feeling a bit of tension with, and I'm not really feeling particularly grateful, and if I was to say that or think that in my mind, I wouldn't feel that it would be genuine, then I would skip over that person for now and then look at what my issue is. I feel it's really important to practice genuine gratitude. I find that much more beneficial. So practice your gratitude genuinely. You can think thoughts of gratitude. You can write down thoughts of gratitude in your journal. Sometimes assigning a whole page to all the things that you're grateful for can be fantastic. You can tell people that you're grateful for them as you feel that genuinely within you. And if you're struggling to find anything to be grateful for, then perhaps bring it back down to the basics and the things that you have here available to you for your survival, like being able to breathe, or having clothes to wear that are warm, or a roof over your head, or food to eat, or the company that you're sharing, and the things that you can be grateful for that are basic around your survival, and then expand from there. So take it right back to the simple things if you're struggling to find anything to be grateful for. So practicing our gratitude feels to be very nourishing over the weekend. There is a lot to be grateful for. There's so much to appreciate. So I trust that you can find those things and really feel them in your heart and allow them to nourish you, like fertilizing our garden. I've just been gardening, planting some new trees. So I trust this guidance for the weekend resonates. I'm very grateful that this connection held out. I mean, I've just done nearly the whole one without it dropping, and this is my 4th attempt today, so I'm very, very grateful for that. So thank you so much for connecting. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Hit the thumbs up button. Please show us some love. Please comment or share if you're inspired to, and if you'd like to connect more privately, don't hesitate to send us a message through our website. We've got our online drumming circle coming up on Wednesday. That's this Wednesday, the 6th of September. If you'd like to learn more or register for it, then please have a look on my website under the drums section. If you're really inspired by the drums, you might really love that. Also, we have actually in 1 week's time, on the 9th of September, which is next Saturday, is the 9th of the 9th. So that'll be our next public healing event. So I will put details up about that later in the week with a time so that you can join me if you want to. So that will be happening. If you want to learn more about me and my work, please visit templeofbalance.com.au. The cards I've used today are my very own Speed of Light Oracle cards, so if you want to learn more about them, you can have a look on my website as well. I think that's all I need to say. I'll be back again to share with you soon, perhaps on Monday, so have a fantastic weekend, and sending you lots of love from my heart to yours. Thanks for watching. Namaste. Thank you.